Hello and welcome back to Rilbetérith, and some good news. I have actually managed to get somebody to start mining, apparently. Yeah, the miner that I had, this fellow right here, perhaps they're just too unhappy to mine, but no matter what job I give them, they won't do it, it seems. Yeah, they were like a militia commander, and they were assigned to a squad, so I thought, because they were doing wood cutting instead of mining, excuse me, then maybe because they were carrying an axe around, they wouldn't go and pick up the pickaxe. So I took them out. I took everybody out of the military squads, and because even if they're not on duty, it's set to be uniformed. So I was just thinking maybe he was just carrying around this axe. He didn't want to pick up a pickaxe. But yeah, even when I disbanded all the squads, it didn't actually work. So I've just got somebody who is a complete noob at mining now. But they're only going to be mining soil, pretty much. So is this? That's the insane dwarf over there, just kind of wandering around. And oh dear. Right, yes, I probably should have cancelled that. Because that's going to flood horribly. Oh, it's pushing the dead body away. That is awful. He's never going to get buried. So, yeah, that's just going to fill now. Oh dear. Like, I was certain that I asked it to dig a thing down there. Oh, bollocks. Right, it's partial skeleton? Why a partial skeleton? What's going on? Don't remember them losing bits. Maybe they lost a leg or something at some point. But yeah, where did my miner just go? Did they run away because it's... And they didn't drown, did they? Nope. They have no job, apparently. Yeah, there's some very peculiar things going on here. So they managed to go out there and dig one tile and then just went, fuck this. And getting near constant invasions from goblin thieves as well. Oh, you're fucked, mate. Stab, stab, stab. No, stop. Wait, what? I think he actually got a child. But yeah, can you not cancel the construction of floor? This is very irritating. It does it all the time. So it's one of these floors up here, I'm sure. Where is it? You son of a bitch. Yeah, there it is. There'd just been a gap in the floor if I'd left that. That's a pretty resilient goblin, this one. What is going on here? The dog shakes the goblin thief around by the head, tearing apart the head's skin and bruising the fat. It's got a fat head. Okay. The dog latches on firmly, etc. Yeah. Being torn apart by dogs. Bloody hell. How are you alive? You're literally being completely mauled to death by this goblin. This dog sucks. Her head is torn open, her head is oozing blood, head is bruised. The third toe right foot is broken. I think it's terminal, I'm afraid. Seriously though? Fractured liver, alright. This is an extremely resilient goblin. It is being basically eaten by this dog here. Oh, there we go, we got some more. I think the panda got the kill there. That's what that looked like. An opry. Yeah, see, any message about tearing apart the brain is generally a death message. So yeah, I think that's my war panda's first kill there. Did it have anything fancy? Well, troll fur stuff. A giant loincloth. Well, it was a female goblin, I'm fairly certain. Well, what now? Crow woman. Oh, we got some more puppies. How lovely. How many does that make now? Got quite a few, I think. Well, perhaps not. Just a couple. Oh, there's a couple more. Damn you and your dog pets. They would be so much more useful as war dogs, but... So, have you got back to digging yet? Well, you've dug another channel there, I can see it. But, shit. Because I've dug right into the stream. This corpse is just never gonna be gotten to. Where is the... There should be a pickaxe down here, unless somebody actually managed to get that. Unless somebody stole it at some point. No, it's very strange. Because, yeah, I mean, there's their clothes and their partial skeleton, but... Yeah. Excuse me. So, hopefully my miner will actually finish this bloody mode now. We are digging. I'm not quite sure where they are, though. Where are you? Are you down here? Over there? Where are you digging? Yeah, I've got to keep my eye on him this time because... What is that? Are you carrying a corpse there, or are you... Right, the insane dwarf has died of dehydration. That's a horrible way to die. But, that's what you get for going mad. Yeah, this whole channel here has started filling with water because of the... Was that my miner there? Are you my miner? Who are you? Oh, you're my bowyer. What are you doing down there? Who knows? A puppy. That's very unusual. So where the hell is my miner? Oh, you're up here somewhere. Right, I did actually tell him to stop removing these slopes here. But now I think about it, that probably gives us a way in. Okay, we got another dog. Let's get that on war training. Where is it? I got a couple actually. Excellent. Yeah, it is nice when you have like basically a whole squad of war dogs. Where is my miner and what are you doing? Ah, there you are. Okay, so they're digging in here and they train them so quickly. Stray war dog already. Right, we've got no more bones for bone bolts. So have you given up on that or what? See, the thing I'm thinking as well is if I fill this channel with water, does that mean that they can swim through it? Because it's not very deep. I mean, you can see the dwarves kind of ducking in and out of it anyway, but... Yeah, because I just wonder, you know, if they can just sort of swim across, then it's not really much of a moat, is it? But I don't know how good goblins are at swimming, or, you know, dragons or whatever, werewolves, whatever the hell's going to turn up. Right. Yeah, this... See, they're cancelling it because it's dangerous terrain. Come on, it's a puddle. That's what it is. 4 out of 7. It's not even full. You wuss. Get on with it. Yeah, I'll get to it eventually. I mean, they need to stand up here and then remove the thing from down there. Smooth basalt. You know, I did accidentally tell my stone detailer, who is now my miner, to smooth every bit of stone on the map near enough. I could have sworn that I cancelled it, but there's smooth basalt everywhere. So they obviously went ahead and did it anyway. Well, I suppose that we can engrave them at some point for no reason, but you know, it'll give them something nice to look at when they're wandering around. Hurry up and dig this moat. Alright, so I'm going to skip ahead of it and see what it looks like when they actually finally get around to digging it all out. Well, we got some migrants anyway. That happened before they finished the moat. So who have we got here? Zundhir Medtoblaz. He's a farmer. Well, she is a farmer, I should say. 143 years old. Well done. Born in the year 70. Wow. One of the first dwarves, I suppose. She has a very deep voice. I'm not surprised at 143 years old. Her lips are very thick, her hair is clean shaven, she's average in size. Her slightly rounded cobalt eyes are slightly close set. Her ears are somewhat short, and her nose is slightly upturned. Okay. Hard to say whether that's a sort of good-looking dwarf or not. I suppose at 143 years old it's not much of a concern. She has an iron will, but she has a shortage of patience, poor focus, bad intuition, and a questionable spatial sense and poor creativity. Okay, far from perfect then. So, how many did I actually get? Oh, good lord, I got 25. Why, for the love of God, why? Okay, well, I got some miners, actually, so that's interesting. I hope they brought pickaxes with them. I'm going to put this guy back on woodcutting, because he sure as shit won't do any mining. just refuses to do it. Didn't get any more metal workers. Got another stone crafter. Oh no, that's the one we already had, I think. Yeah, another architect seems to have popped up. I suppose I could actually... I think I can look at a migration wave here. There we go. Wave 7. Yep, there it is. Shitloads. Absolutely shitloads. So I got a mason, an animal person. We work with animals. You are kind of a farmer, I guess. That's cool. I never bother shearing and milking my animals. I never get around to it. And a miner, and also a doctor. Very nice. What else? Are you a peasant? Whoops. I need to do that. Where are you gone? Yeah, it looks like you are just a wax worker, which... yeah, that's not exactly so very useful. But... yeah, we do have a few fishers showing up. What are you so good at? Shearing. Great shearer. Well, I suppose I can take these other guys off shearing then. If that is the case, because they're not going to be as good as you. And what do we have here? Farmer, dyeing, plant gathering. We do not need any more farmers. Our original farmer is now a legendary grower, so I would imagine that it's best just to leave them to do it. So now I have to find room for 20 odd more bloody dwarves. Why you just kind of stood over there? What's going on? Why are they stood there? Can they not? They can definitely get through. This is very strange. Anyway, let's start digging these ramps out. They probably won't do it, or they'll complain about it anyway, but and yeah, let's actually just leave one of them so they can get out. Yeah, unlike this poor fella, he's never going to get buried. And I have actually realised that I've built my coffins down here. And they're all just going to get flooded as soon as I dig out the channel, which is obviously not ideal. So, the weird thing is that the ghost has actually claimed ownership of this coffin, which I suppose is kind of a mechanic to make sure that once you get a ghost, they're the first one to get buried, I suppose. Yeah, well, they're all full, so I'm not going to disassemble them. But, yeah, we're going to need another mausoleum there, I think. I mean, I suppose since I have already dug down here for these farms, I guess we can just sort of dig out another room here. And we'll make it really big. It's a soil room anyway, or clay anyway. So it won't take long to dig out, and you always underestimate just exactly how many coffins you need to build. Yeah. I mean, you could just throw the corpses in a pit somewhere and then just engrave some slabs instead, but it takes up the same amount of room, really. I mean, the thing with slabs is you can decorate people's rooms with them, so... What are they doing out there? This is very peculiar. It's like they're waiting for permission to come in. We bought a llama and a poult, which I guess is a turkey. So where's my pasture? I should probably make a bigger one because we got some more animals now. Do it like this. That'll do. Pasture, right. Bull, billy goats, don't care if it's somebody's pet. I'm not having goats wandering around. They'll die of starvation as well, because they're retarded. Well, maybe not actually, above ground here. Aw, someone brought a duckling. That's cute. Yeah, did they ever get around to building them nest boxes? They did. Well, let's get some nest boxes built. So do I want to build them there? So I'll build them out the front of this building, I think. Obviously not right in front of the door, although I don't think it'd block it anyway, but... Alright, so yeah, we'll get some eggs at some point. Mostly chicken eggs, but... So, are they coming in? They just stood out there, it's really weird. I'm not exactly sure why, because... This room... is... set to... Let's make throne or study. Oh shit. Is this... Oh okay, the table and chair from there have been destroyed, I think. A bit of wear and tear on it, I guess. Okay, this is a meeting hall now. That's why they're hanging around. They don't have a job and they don't have anywhere to go, so... Alright, these aren't suspended, are they? No? Okay. So... let's rebuild these, I suppose. Needs table. Alright. Never mind. Alright, nobody needs an office, do they? The room is also declared as an office, but... never mind. It takes so long to build these traps, it really does. So, are my miners drowning? Let's find out. Nope, don't think so. So, they're not digging either, so let's find out what they're doing. Dig. Okay, I guess they brought pickaxes with them then, which is nice. This one is having a drink. Bad dwarf, lazy, get to work. Well, they take some weird paths to go and get stuff. But anyway, I'm going to skip ahead again. Grave news indeed. Soksumu, stray war gigantic panda, has been found, starved to death. Oh, right. Where is it? Oh, they've shifted the corpse already. That's, why did it starve to death? I guess because it wasn't pastured, but yeah, because it is a vegetarian, a herbivore. So I guess it just forgot to eat because it was following around the animal trainer. The dwarves were unable to complete a wall because you're stupid. Which one? Alright, okay, I think it's fine. So, yeah, I guess the war panda, I mean, it got one kill at least. I'm not sure how I can check how many it got in total. Oh, I think they're butchering it though. So, at least we'll have panda burgers. Oh dear, I'm not brewing any drinks. That's bad. Well, we got plenty anyway, so. Let's prepare some lavish meals from the panda meat. Let's just make sure they're not. Stop cooking the royal jelly. It kind of disappears from this list once you don't have any, and then yeah, and then it resets whether you cook it or not. Although I think I actually allowed it last time, didn't I? But what's that? Plump helmets. I will allow them to cook them because they can make some pretty fantastic meals out of the little mushrooms. Hen eggs. Yep, you can cook those, I suppose. So, one of my hens has already laid some eggs. That is fantastic. Unclaimed. There you go. Claimed by stray hen. Hen? Hen. Still got this ghost hanging around. We're gonna be stuck with him forever. I suppose I could actually just engrave a slab. It wouldn't really be too hard. Ghost, yeah. And yeah, let's just bump it up so that it gets done. Somebody'll do it. I do have at least one stone detailer. Udim. Yeah, whatever letter it is that is used for switches. E? I don't know. But yeah, possessed. That's the worst kind of mood. Which workshop are you going to claim? Because we don't have a lot. He isn't, actually. He's just sat there in his office. And what's he been complaining about? Quite content. He made a friend recently. Admired a fine table recently. Slept without a proper room recently. Well, if you get around to building the bloody things. He has lost a spouse to tragedy recently. Ah, there we go. He's been satisfied at work recently. Caught in the rain recently. Annoyed by flies. Talked with a friend. Admired own fine seat. Well. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be... I mean, I can actually... It's a little bit cheaty, I suppose, but... You can actually see what kind of mood they're in. Strange mood C? No idea. Well, they're probably going to die, because... You know, if he doesn't claim a workshop, he'll go mad, or... Just, you know, some kind of dangerous. Ah, yes, my fisher dwarves are... going crazy catching... Ooh, rainbow trout. That's my favourite fish. It is absolutely delicious. If you've never tried it, I recommend it. Right, well, let's dig this shit out. Fish from this side of the river, please. Okay, well, they have dug this channel out now, but they do seem to refuse. What are these things? What are they? Dusting of mud? What is that? Surely something there, I can see it. That's weird. Well, let's get rid of these. Which they probably won't do, because it's dangerous, but whatever, get on with it. Maybe they just need to kind of level up their swimming skill, I guess. Well, yeah, that's going to start flooding now, isn't it? And... oh no. We have one tile to dig a channel out of there. There we go. Now that'll start flooding, and we'll have a nice little underwater mausoleum, I guess. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm doing this so badly, I do realise that. But, you know, planning, meh, who needs that? Yeah, I mean, I should have dug the whole thing out and then flooded it. That would have made a lot more sense, but, right, instead of trapping this entrance, let's build a bridge. Yep, we'll just build it across the gap and have it raise up, like so, and we'll build it out of logs. Why not? There we go. Not sure what skill that requires. Architecture. Well, I got a couple of those, that's fine. Why are you hanging around on the trade depot? Is there booze there? Is that why you're hanging around? Nope. Not sure what they're doing there, but okay. Come on. Hurry up and get rid of these ramps. What are you doing? Right, they are digging. Dig channel, remove stairs, ramps. My dwarves are not looking too happy. Anyway, let's skip ahead a little bit and see how this channel looks when they actually finally ever get it dug out. Well, we've got an elven caravan, so let's see what they have to sell us. Okay, trader required, please. Now, broker is conducting a meeting. Not really sure what you could be meeting about. Yeah, we got some bone crossbows. Plenty of bone crossbows. We're definitely going to sell some of those. Obviously don't want to sell anything made out of wood. So yeah, I made a bunch of leather armor. I'm not quite sure. Red panda. Grizzly bear leather armor. Emu leather armor. Right, there's some worn out clothes there, so yeah, we'll just throw in all of the finished goods and sort it out later, really. Legwear, powders, finished goods, crafts, tools, earthenware pot, that looks fancy. Glazed with ash glaze, alright. My broker doesn't have the appraisal skill, does he? I just remembered. This should be fun. Right. Right, let's just wait for them to shovel all that stuff into there. Yep, that's some flooding. Okay, so the coffins are under there, somewhere. Muddy basalt cabin floor, yeah. The caskets are there, and yep, still says it's the resting place, that's fine. So yeah, it's summer now, and my trader is too busy attending a party. I've just been sat here waiting for this guy to come and trade. And so far he has eaten, stored an item in a stockpile, he's had a little bit of a nap, and now he's attending a party, rather than actually doing their job. Come on now. And they keep cancelling constructions of walls because they're stood where the wall is going to be. You're so dumb! Stop being dumb. Is that cancelled? It looks like it is, but yeah. And there's just one random bit of wall like that, just not finished. Kinda makes me suspicious. What are you doing now? Still attending a party. This is very annoying. I would really... Oh god, look at this room. I should have put a cap on the amount of dwarves that I have, I really should. Yeah, so as well as this wood stockpile over here, I'm actually going to have a furniture stockpile, because we'll need all those beds over there at some point. Type, forbid types? Permit types? Okay. I wish I could just choose, you know, just beds, I guess. Siege ammo. Cause yeah, I mean, siege ammo, how is that furniture? I mean, well, I guess it is, but whatever. Yeah, so we'll need all these beds over here at some point anyway, so there we go. And it frees up some space in this room as well, because this is really crowded in here. Really, really crowded. And yeah, this area over here will probably be a finished goods area. But I do need to get some walls up first. So he's still attending a party. Yep. Very, very annoying. Thank you. And they're running all the way around this bloody moat to go get fish. I mean, do you have to fish there? I didn't set... I did set a fishing zone. Oh, that's a water source zone, actually. So... Actually, you know, I've just thought there's a huge flaw in this moat design. And that is winter. Because it's gonna freeze, isn't it? I've just realized. This could be extremely fun. Seriously, it's just gonna freeze and then it'll be ice and you can just walk right across it. Oh dear, oh dear. What's this? Channels of blood. What is going on? Kobold blood, goblin blood. Where are the kobolds and the goblins? I guess they fell in and died or something? Or maybe somebody's just washing their clothes there. Oh dear, they've gone berserk. Yeah, I knew this would happen. I knew it. Okay, let's create a squad. Leather armor, it doesn't matter. They won't have time to get armor. So, let's assign these people to the squad. And create a squad there. We might as well get him good and killed, you know? Okay, squads A and B, kill the mental bastard, please. Before he kills a baby, would be preferable. Is he dead? I cannot tell what is going on in there. Oh my word. What was their name? Because, yeah, I want to click on the insane guy, really. Oh, the recruit has some broken teeth there. Oh, he's broken the grip of the teeth. Okay, they're just having a big old punch up, really. There's nothing interesting going on there. Nobody's slapping him to death with their socks. There you go. Erdem has been struck down. Is that the one that went insane? Yeah. Good. Okay, they're dead. So, let's disband those squads before something annoying happens. I can't actually get rid of these militia captains here, which is pretty irritating. Maybe they'll just walk around wearing leather armor or something, though. It'll actually be a positive thing. Broker is now having a drink. I mean, they've been here for, oh, I don't know, a good few months, maybe? Ah, and given birth to a boy. Let's have a look at your bouncing young boy. I don't know which one it is. I guess this one? Yeah, he was born today. So, this dwarf now carries around 2 babies. I don't know how they carry them and do their jobs. It's very strange. His medium-length sideburns are neatly combed. His very long mustache is arranged in double braids. His medium-length beard is neatly combed, his hair is clean-shaven. He's average in size, with a prominent chin, and splayed-out ears, and peach-coloured skin, as always. Well, that is good news. I think we'll end on a positive there, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time in Rilbetérith. I'll see you later.